So one of the questions asks, why do we want to sew a straight seam when we're sewing a straight line? Why not use something like a zigzag stitch? Well, when we pull the zigzag stitch out and look close, you can see your threads, and the material never quite lays flat. If what we need is a flat edge, a flat finish, and we don't want to see our seams, which we don't usually want to see our thread, then we're going to want to use a straight seam. When we pull this apart, it's lays nice and flat, and even when I pull, you still can't see the thread. Another question, why do we backstitch at the beginning and end of every seam? We backstitch because when we do that, we go backwards, then we go forwards, and we've got 2 layers of sewing there. This knots our threads, so that when we are sewing a piece of material together and we don't want it to come apart, we backstitch at the beginning and the end. So no matter what we do with this after, the thread will stay together, it will always stay knotted, and our material will not come apart. Another question, what is a seam allowance? A seam allowance is the distance between the edge of the material and your seam. And oftentimes we'll sew at a 5/8 seam allowance. Sometimes you'll see that we're sewing a little bit closer. It really depends on the project.